Good morning. My name is Sean Webb. I'm your Director of Community Engagement in the Educational Foundation, and you are watching Classroom Conversations. We are the community engagement show for Desert Sands Unified School District and for Desert Sands Educational Foundation. Got a great show today, a couple things to share about. Before we move on, I want to make sure to thank our sponsors and everyone that supports us here at the foundation and supports us here at Classroom Conversations. I want to thank our Desert Sands partnership. Obviously, that's who I work with, and that's who Chef Mary retired from. And we want to thank our friends over at Prep Sports Weekly. Kevin Pillow, thank you for being our MC and announcer for our halftime show. Our friends over at the City of Indio, and I believe we got some updates coming from Brooke here shortly. They help supply the StreamYard access that we are able to be in front of you on, as well as I want to thank CoachellaValley.com. Craig Campbell, you are a great friend to the foundation, a great friend to Desert Sands, and thank you for being with us and allowing us to present on your platform. I'd like to read the foundation mission statement. The Desert Sands Educational Foundation secures funding and awards money to provide supplemental resources that enrich and enhance student learning in Desert Sands Unified School District. And their vision statement. In partnership with public and private sectors, Desert Sands Educational Foundation financially supports creative and innovative programs that enrich and enhance the educational experience in the academics, the arts, and extracurricular activities that engage all students and staff in DSUSD. All right, so let's go ahead, continuing on here. I'm going to go ahead and bring on Chef Mary. Let's see here. Good morning, Chef Mary. How are you?
Well, I am doing well, thank you. It's been we've missed you.
Yeah, you know, I've been a little bit of a traveler. I'll tell you, Monday on our day off, I had the luxury to fly to Kansas, where I was at a job recruitment fair, and I'm happy to share, Mary. Miss Blackham, who's the principal over at Carrillo Ranch Elementary, we offered a letter of intent to the only physics candidate for the state of Kansas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the only physics credentialed teacher for the state of Kansas. We offered a letter of intent. Hopefully she takes it. Very exciting. She's a young lady who is an athlete for them. She's a pole vaulter for the track team. And
really?
Also,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I think she'd be a lovely addition to Desert Sands if we get the opportunity. Yeah.
So, how many interviews were you able to do, or what was your schedule like?
Yeah, we got there. We started at 8 o'clock in the morning. We were there till 3:30, and we had interviews pretty much all throughout the day. I would say probably about 7 separate interviews between Miss Blackham and I, where we physically sat down and spoke with a candidate. Great opportunity to interact with. I'll tell you, people I never worked with before, people from Missouri and people from Kansas, those school districts. Now, you might be asking, why do we go to Pittsburg State? Our very own superintendent, Mr. Bailey, graduated from Pittsburg State. So it was great to be in his old stomping grounds while we were recruiting teachers.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how's your week been, Chef Mary?
Well, we've been busy. We're getting ready to host Justin Bieber tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I know. It's they've been loading in the last 2 days, and we're expecting about 13,000 fans to come to the concert.
Okay.
So it should be really exciting. It's going to be a fun night for us. So we'll have a full house. We'll be fully opened.
Okay.
Just had a big meeting yesterday to sort of coordinate, everything that we need to do. So it's always exciting when you have that level of entertainment in-house. And our regular soccer games and the Seals and the Gulls and all those guys are still playing. And I got to work Super Bowl in Palm Springs, which was really nice. It was nice to be over there. I'd forgotten how beautiful it is when you drive through.
Oh, yeah. It was Super Bowl Sunday. It was with a nice little breezy 90 degrees where I was at.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, definitely. But I see that Brooke is backstage here. Why don't we bring her on here to give us the Indio update? Let's see here. Good morning, Brooke. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys? Chef Mary and Sean, thanks for having me on.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us for the Indio update here. Tell us, I see some pictures here, and I see a performer on the first one. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, if you show me what it is that you're
I'm sorry. I should bring that up on screen. There we go.
Here we go. Oh, so we just wanted to let everybody know that we had a great time at our second Saturday's event. It was last Saturday. Thanks to everyone from the community who came out. This is a free concert series outside at our temporary outdoor living room, which is at Smur and Miles in downtown Indio. This was This was a band that really just had a great response. We did a lot of dancing. We had a DJ doing events as well. There's food trucks. There's a walkabout area. And there's games for kids. It's a big grassy space. And we're having another one every second Saturday. So we welcome the public to come and enjoy. This next one is going to be on March 12th. It starts at 6 o'clock, and the theme is Latin jazz. So every month we have a different theme. So last month was Classic Hollywood. Our first one was sort of a country theme. And then this is going to kind of go into our new rhythm festival that we'll be having in downtown Indio in November. So this is like a sneak preview. Descargo Moraga. So Latin jazz. Please come by, check it out. Free. A great, safe, very like picturesque, grassy area downtown.
I will say that I caught something there, Mary. Did you hear what she called the city of Indio, the outdoor life there? Their outdoor living room. I love that. Is that a new coined phrase by the city of Indio?
Well, so we're actually in the process of building what will be an official outdoor living room.
Okay.
But the goal, yes, is to make this like your outdoor living room. So right now this is a temporary space and we're bringing out a stage every time, but it's a big grassy area. It's owned by the city and we want it to be your outdoor living room. Yes.
So if you were my living room outdoors, which we have a little bit of patio, we've got Brooklyn's toys all over the place, plenty of green grass. I love it. You guys, you'll have plenty of opportunity for families to bring out families to just come out and run around. That's one thing I love about
exactly. And it's right by the new colossal cacti. So you can check that out, take some pictures. And then I think, Sean, we have, so this is the lineup for the next several months too. We do not have one in April because there is a huge concert.
Little concert going on.
little concert that's happening at the same time. So March, May, June, July, you can see we've got a whole bunch of different themes there. So there's something for everyone. But honestly, I've taken my kids to the last two events and they've had an absolute blast. They have great pizza there. We've had some barbecue. Smokey Loves Barbecue, which I thought was amazing. Frozen custard.
Ooh.
Okay. Can't go wrong with that.
So eats and treats too.
Okay, excellent. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, you got another picture of some people working in the streets here. What happened here?
Well, we had another neighborhood cleanup, a series of 5 that's happening in neighborhoods all over the city of Indio. So this is the last one that we held on Saturday, and we're starting to do outreach for the next one. So so just some pictures. We're doing bulky item debris pickup, but just a reminder, if you live in Indio and probably other cities within the Coachella Valley too, all you have to do is call Burtec, and usually cities do contract to pick up bulky items. 4 items usually at a time throughout the year. So the next cleanup is happening on Saturday, February 26th. Everyone is invited to come and participate. Just email housing@indio.org if you'd like to get a group together. So all of those high school groups that are looking for volunteer hours or ASB groups, this is a great opportunity to come in, just kind of roll up your sleeves. What we've been doing is basically picking up the bulky items, helping load them into the Burtec trucks. We do have brooms and dustpans, and we're cleaning up after it all gets picked up. We even did a little bit of fence painting in the area. So just looking for projects to help the community know that we're invested in what they're doing. And so please join us for the next one. Email housing@indio.org if you'd like to take part.
Perfect. And then you also entered in here. I know you guys just had your first one this last weekend. How did it go?
Yes, your mark. Yeah.
Gosh, it was so fun. The ribbon cutting was on Sunday for our weekly certified farmers market. And this is a tried and true recipe for success by someone who's experienced in running farmers markets. Christiana Green, she runs a couple that are already very successful in the Valley, but every Sunday, 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. in that same space. Actually, like you can see where our outdoor living room is from this space too. You can see the ribbon cutting that happened there. And what's really fun is that for every second Sunday, there's going to be a mariachi at 10 a.m. for people to enjoy. So I have, kind of my whole thought about how things would go. So 9 a.m. you get there. You kind of get yourself settled. You can grab like a torta. There's, there's food trucks and whatnot, and you can get yourself some breakfast. Then at 10 o'clock when the mariachi starts, you get your hot coffee, you sit down, you check out the mariachi, you watch that a little bit. And then by 11 o'clock, you're ready to burn off some calories. And there is free yoga on the lawn. I think Look, I'm telling the story, but I have pictures for all of these things.
Yep. I'm sorry.
Where's your clicker? Okay, so this is the ribbon cutting. Here's your mariachi at 10 o'clock. Here's your yoga, free yoga on the lawn at 11 o'clock. And you know what's really neat too is actually that we have some volunteers from the community that are reading stories to the kids so that adults, if they can't get their kids interested in doing the yoga, you can do your yoga while your kids are listening to story time there. Okay. And then there's also a vendor there that's doing tie-dyeing on premises. So you can go, you can pick your colors, you can do your tie-dye, and you can walk away with your shirt. So that's kind of neat too. So that's what you would do at noon.
Okay.
Right. Okay. And then by 1 o'clock, you're ready for some lunch, and you can grab some lunch, and there you go. And you do all your shopping for the week. You get your carrots, your veggies, you do your meal prep, and then you're done. You can take off. So yes, every Sunday and every second Sunday there'll be mariachi there. Every Sunday at 11 o'clock there is free yoga. So lots to do there. It's on Town Street in downtown Indio. Please come out, check it out, see what we're doing downtown. And then yes, of course, Indio Teen Center. It is open to kids in grades 8 through 12, regardless of city of residency. They've got something going on all the time. They've got culinary arts. They have an awesome boxing program. In fact, they just got a shout out from a major boxer talking about the program that happens there. All kinds of outdoor activities too. There's basketball courts, volleyball. So they're always doing something outside, helping kids with homework, helping them with college admission forms. It is free Monday through Friday. They follow the Desert Sands Unified schedule.
Yeah.
So when there is school happening, there is free out of school time activities for kids. It's at Avenue 46. It's right across the street from Indio High School.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity and a great facility too, just for our families to be able to utilize that. So thank you very much for the Indio Teen Center information. I need to ask, what is going on with, I see Thrillville is taking place this weekend over at the Date Festival grounds. Is there anything you could share about that?
Yeah, so Thrillville does open. Go to thethrillville.com/Indio for more information. It is taking the place of Riverside County Fair and National Date Festival this year. Although there is a parade that is happening, I believe that it starts at 9 a.m. on Monday. So that's the traditional President's Day parade. It's sponsored by the county as well as the city of Indio. But yes, we have gotten some questions. Why isn't there a date festival this year? Well, it is typically a fair that is run by Riverside County. Even though it does take place in the city of Indio, and we are a sponsor of that. But, a lot of things have been going on over the last year, so I can't speak to exactly why it's not happening, but certainly in the city of Indio, we miss it. We miss the tradition of it, the camel races, Queen Scheherazade, all of those things that, help make our tradition so special here in Indio, and we hope to see it back. I believe it was supposed to be the 75th anniversary. So
really? Okay. I wasn't aware of
that.
that.
So I don't know how it's going to handle, but certainly that's something we're going to miss. In its place, though, people are looking for some fun activities. And so, yes, check out Thrillville. Go to thethrillville.com/Indio, and you can get pricing information, wristband information. There are special deals for veterans, seniors, young kids. And it's not just about rides and games. There's other things, too, like a live shark encounter. I don't know what that's all about, but check it out. And I'm sure there's going to be something fun, provide some thrills for you for the next time. Opening Friday.
Excellent, Brooke. Well, thank you so much for the Indio update. Chef Mary, do you have anything for Brooke before we let her go?
No, I think I think one of the questions I wanted to ask before was at the Boys and Girls Club, can people volunteer? Do you take volunteers that come in there?
Or at the Teen Center?
Yeah, for the Teen Center.
Volunteers at the Teen Center. Yeah, they're definitely looking for volunteers at the Teen Center too. You can go to indio.org/Teen Center and send them an email if you would like to volunteer there. And just a shout out too for the the kids at the YAC kids. These are made up of kids from all throughout Desert Sands Unified School District. They're part of our Youth Advisory Council, and they actually came out and volunteered during our neighborhood cleanups. So,
Oh, really? Okay.
yes. And so there are kids from Shadow Hills, Indio High School, that are all part of YAC. So we thank them. And this is just, a good example of something you can do. So fourth one is coming up in another week or so. And then we've got a final one coming up before everything starts warming up. But this is a program that we'd like to do at least annually. So lots of opportunities for volunteer involvement.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Well, Brooke, thank you for taking the time to be with us this morning. It's always a pleasure. And we will see you next week for the Indio update.
Thanks so much.
All right. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, always a pleasure to have Brooke on with us.
I know when she's talking about warming up, it's like 49 degrees over here this morning.
I was, when I left for Kansas, it was 90, and I'm glad it came back. It was in the 60s because I was a little bit worried that we're too close to those triple digits already.
Oh my gosh. It was nice and warm when I was over on Sunday. It's just a different feeling when you start coming into the desert. You see all the windmills and you kind of feel like you go through a little bit of a vortex.
Yeah.
Because everything seems kind of settled down on you, and there was no traffic, and people were sort of out and about. And it was a really good game, and we had a great time, and it was a fun Sunday.
Yeah, I bet it was. Speaking of fun, let me go ahead and bring up our slides here. This is something that I think is pretty amazing and available to our community. So, Mary, you've heard of Dr. Carry-On, correct?
Correct.
That over there, and they have the Carry-On Foundation that started in 1991. So I want to make sure that our community is aware. This is for high school seniors. Their foundation scholarship program just opened up, and they give out millions of dollars every year. So I want to make sure that our students are aware about this. You could literally Google Carry-On Foundation scholarships and you'll find out the information. I just was told that this opened up, so I'll make sure to share that information, the links and so forth in future episodes. But I want to make sure, Mary, that this is a great opportunity for kids out here. They give, like I said, millions of dollars away. We need to make sure that our students are really ready and apply for that application.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see here. As you know, Mary, we've got all of our usual updates going on. If you want to see up-to-date information about the pandemic, as well as up-to-date information regarding anything going on in Desert Sands, you can check out Super Seconds. We do have some more information up there right now as it relates. We just had a new board meeting. We just had our board meeting last week. Not last week, but on Tuesday, where there's information about that too there. As you know, Mary, we are, every day throughout the week, we offer testing clinics and clinics for people to find out in regards to COVID. Today being Thursday, they're in the Palm Desert High School Technology Room, and then tomorrow at their Deck North. And this goes on every day, Monday through Friday. Let's see, our next upcoming clinic is going to be Wednesday, February 23rd. I haven't been given March's calendar yet, but as soon as I get that calendar, I'll make sure to share it with everyone. And, that's the slide we already went to. But Chef Mary, you were asking me backstage before, and I want to make sure to pull this up. Our COVID dashboard. Look at this.
I was wondering, I noticed that we're seeing our numbers decrease, which is really nice. And so how are your numbers in the desert?
You know what? I remember us talking in about a month ago in January. We were on 2,200.
Yes.
And now we're at 110. So I'm glad that our numbers have drastically gone down. You can see that in the graph there. This is the two-week data for the last 2 weeks in regards to. Why don't you give me a school site? We've done this before. What's a school site you want to look up?
Let's do Shadow.
Shadow Hills. Okay, let's see. Click that off here. We're going to go down to Shadow Hills High School. Let's see. Where are you, Shadow Hills? It's not like you're stumping me. There we go. Shadow Hills. So Shadow Hills High School, they've got about 2,000 students to give everybody a general idea, but they're calculating here. I want to say it's only 2, but yeah, they have 5 active cases.
Oh, wow. That is
5
awesome.
active cases, 2 staff members, 3 students. So as you can see, I'm glad to see that our numbers are on the as we talked about with Brooke a couple weeks ago, we're plateauing. It looks like we're on the decline now.
I know, and it's kind of exciting,
Yes.
to know that everybody seems to have gone through, the worst part of it, and we're sort of on the uphill, feeling better, being healthy.
Exactly. Let me pull up our Facebook feed here. New information that came out. As you know, Chef Mary, on Tuesday we had a school board meeting, and during that school board meeting, they had a process. They had a special school board meeting at 1:30 because, as you know, Mr. Griffith, who used to come to our showdowns all the time, he resigned from the school board because he became a commissioner of the court, which is congratulations, Donald Griffith. But with that being said, we had to appoint a school board member to fulfill his term. And the newest DSUSD school board member is Mr. Jacob Alvarez. And you can see that on our Facebook page. We just shared the Desert Sun article that introduced him and so forth. But I'll share with you, Chef Mary, I worked with Mr. Alvarez a couple of times through the Bermuda Dunes Community Council, where I get to go on there and share everything great about what's going on in Desert Sands. And since Bermuda Dunes isn't a city, he's on their community council that represents, it's almost like a city council. But they don't meet as frequent. They were he was actually appointed, I believe, by Supervisor John Benoit, who then continued on with Manny Perez. But it's a council of 5 individuals in Bermuda Dunes, and it's been a pleasure to work with Mr. Alvarez there, and I look forward to him being a school board member.
Oh, that is well. Welcome aboard, and we always like to have new people on the boards.
Exactly. And the beautiful thing is he's got 3 children in our schools too.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
You gotta love that. Mary, I don't know if you saw this on the news, but this was on the news last week. A student-built collaborative project. This was between a couple of different groups. We are working directly with College of the Desert, and we're working directly with the Southwest Builders Association, where we're building mini homes, tiny homes. So this is a house. This is at Amistad High School. This is a house that the students built. And now it's going to be taken over. I believe it's going to be part of Modernism Week. So as I heard about this house, Chef Mary, is that entire house there is all self-sufficient. You could literally pull that house once it's fully done, pull it up in the middle of the desert, and you'll be suffice. It has its own sump pump system, has its own power, electricity. It just fully takes care of itself.
I may need that for my vacation.
I was hoping to purchase it. You know, I could pull that up my side yard and move in a mother-in-law or sister-in-law or brother-in-law.
Exactly. You can have a little granny flat there.
It could be the in-law suite, you know?
So it looks like, is that going to be replacing the motor coaches that are kind of floating around? I wonder.
You never know. You never know. I thought about the idea. It'd be great to open up a mini house village of sorts. And, you know, I think it'd be cool. You know, as supplied by Amistad students and COD students, we have our own mini house village. That would be something else for the country. Nobody else would have that. Student built housing.
Exactly. You know, they have, I think somewhere where they have like, there's a place where you can do like teepees. There's like a teepee village. And then they have like, mini cottages that are little teeny tiny communities.
Oh yeah. No, our friend Mark Tadros said he wanted to do something like that around his lake over at the Pack House.
There you go. And then
there we go.
Yeah, go there for vacation.
Exactly. So one more thing here, Mary, and then I'll let us go here. The 14th annual Rock the House. Do you know what Rock the House is?
No.
So Rock the House is an event that happens at Palm Desert Charter Middle School. And what it is Rock the House. They have all the bands from Southern California come there and perform. They have, you know, anything from middle school to high school bands, you know, the large orchestra groups, the large marching bands, the jazz bands, and they perform all over that campus on February 26th. Oh, wow. It starts at 9:00, goes till 3:30. So not only is this an amazing event and opportunity for our students to present, it's a great fundraiser for Palm Desert Charter Middle School too. So I encourage our families to go to this. Yeah, it'll take place, like I said, on February 26th. It goes from 9 to 3. I've been to it a couple of times. It's a fantastic event.
That's incredible. Well, you know, I want to share this with you. One of my culinary students worked the Super Bowl.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Jose. And, oh my gosh, I almost didn't recognize him. He's so grown up and so adult looking. And he, I think he was working through one of the hotels.
Oh,
but
very nice.
Pictures showing him working at the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And, you know, it's just another big leg up for these kids that come through our programs. And look, did we hear anything from the young lady that was the MC that was doing the
GMA? So we've made a reach out to the school. Like I said, we're a little bit long on the list of requesting interviews, but I don't know if you saw GMA all throughout the week. She was their correspondent for the Super Bowl Monday through Sunday.
Oh my
And
gosh.
she got to go on the red carpet when they did the NFL awards on Thursday night and interview people. I can't wait to have her.
I know. I mean, I usually I work in the evening, and so I'm not really into, watching news or getting an opportunity to see that. And I was thinking about her, and I forgot to really look for her the day that the Super Bowl was playing.
Oh, it was great. They even at the start of the second half, when they run out the football, she ran out the football to the referees, and it was
No.
great in true NFL fashion, in true Play 60 fashion. She literally ran out there, and then she kind of juked around people as she was making her
Oh,
way to the referee. It was special to watch.
that is awesome. Yeah, I'll be really anxious to see if we can get some footage and then share that with our audience. That'd be
Oh,
great.
most definitely. And trust me, it's all over the internet. I will. The day we have her on, I will be sharing. You bet.
And
You
so I think you have some school break coming up now with the holidays.
Yeah, so we have Monday off. Thank you for reminding me. We have Monday off. So all of our families that are watching and all the people that are watching, no school because it's President's Day. So we'll be back on Tuesday. And Mary, I'm hoping I'm checking my calendar. I think we'll be regular schedule for Tuesday at 9 o'clock for us again on
That'll be
Classroom
great. That'll be
Conversations.
awesome. And
Yeah,
so we're coming close to almost to our spring break, and then graduation is going to be around the corner.
it just happens so fast as soon as we hit this time of year, doesn't it?
I know. It's hard to believe.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, Mary, that's pretty much all I have for us today. Why don't you close us out for the day and say goodbye to everybody?
Well, it's a wonderful wet Thursday. Today's Thursday, right?
Today's Thursday.
Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take really good care of yourself. Remember to be kind to your neighbors and your friends, and enjoy your time off and just have fun.
There you go. I love it. Hey, you guys have fun. We will see you Tuesday at 9 o'clock with another episode of Classroom Conversations. Mary, I'll see you in the green room here.
Okay.